Good morning to Paradise Mountain, Rip, Annie, T, all of the above and the rest. I wanted to give you a quick sample of what we do here in Chiapas to fortify our coffee plantations. This is a small sample of one of the local brothers here in the village where I live. That in his banana plantation, he amplified his coffee plants here. So this is the process that we refer to as Agobio. And so if you cut a small branch and leave it wide, you don't even need to tie it. You can actually lean the plant over and you can see where these new sprouts are coming in here, and this will give for a much more rambunctious full plant. Now this varietal isn't suffering from any disease. You got a couple of dry leaves, some small spots are ojo de gallo, but other than that they're in great condition, nice shiny leaves, full of life. We're actually applying now the liquid form of foliar fertilizer, which helps the plant go through any shock that it may go through. So at this point here is where we're leading the plant. The sun is coming from my back, which is the east. So these are receiving a good portion of the cool morning air and the cool morning sun. We'll go through and see a couple of other plants. For an example, here's another one. And as you can see, the sun caught, now you got some shade, but it caught the morning sun, and you can see where it's full, and you have 3 or 4 more stems coming up there. And again, a nice full coffee plant. This will turn into a nice rambunctious coffee cherry life-giving plant. And you can go through the patch and we'll see that all of these plants have results. So once this plant is released, it'll grow into a nice full bushy plant at this point in time. These plants, 2015, 2016 will be in full swing. We'll probably have some production next year, but it'll be in full production 15, 16. So that's just an example of what we refer to as Agobio. We'll get you the correct translation. Again, you don't need any special tools. This can be done at the plantation, just cutting small limbs of some of the existing trees or some of the limbs that are on the ground. For example, when you do your shade regulation, you can find limbs that may be used and that have the correct angle, of course. Bury this, you bend your plant and stick it right in there, lean it over. Again, you want to get the morning sun, and then you'll have a full appreciation from the plant like you do here. Here's another plant, again, now in the shade. It's all shade grown Arabica, and we're getting 50% of the morning sun, and then we're getting the later sun, which is hotter, with majority of that is afternoon sun, but it's protected by the actual shade. Now here's beautiful. You've got 1, 2, 3. You have a whole new stem coming up from the bottom at the very base of the root. Again, plants are looking beautiful. They're healthy, shiny leaves, and they're happy to be around. You can see you could pick this up off of one of your shade. You bury the stick, you stick your little tree in here, you bury this in the ground, lean your plant over. You can see the angle of the lean of the plant. Again, every one of these plants has given results, no problems. This will be, that's part of the problem we're suffering at the farm. You have probably 20% of the production that you could be having by some real simple maintenance and some good sound coffee cultivation practices. So Annie, this is one of the recommendations that I made when I was there. I tried to give an explanation. I'll be sending you some more video and further instructions, and hopefully we'll be visiting soon. And that's about it for now. Peace.